Is Kalidas Porika. I'm here to give the presentation of Virtual Networks Elements DRA or DSC, and in this instance it is acting as a RX gateway that is connecting push to talk server to the different PCRF segments. RX gateway looks at IPv6 prefix that is there in the incoming diameter packets and routes them to appropriate PCRF segments. It can connect to the primary server. If primary server fails, it can connect to the backup server. At present, RX gateway is on a single thread and it is able to handle close to 40k transactions per second. So let's simulate a message. So in this case, I'm sending the message over IPv6 prefix that is /48, and this prefix routes the message to PCRF A. So let's send this. So we sent the message and we got the response back. Similarly, let's send another message. In this case, PCRF B. So when we do it with respect to PCRF B, C. So we send the message, and in here we can see that when the first message comes, it routes it to PCRF A segment. When the second message comes, it routes it to the PCRF C segment and sends the back result to the PTT server. And we can also see the corresponding settings here in the nerd client. So it is netconf plus redfish client. So PCRFs are defined here. We can also define the whitelist of the applications or the IP addresses that can connect to the DRA or the RX gateway, or we can also define the allowed applications that can connect to the DRA, and in this case we can specify if an application ID is valid or not. And here is the subscriber lookup functionality. It has close to 1000 entries. So on each one of these IPv6 prefixes, it sends the signals corresponding to that PCRF. And finally, we have the stats. In this case here I have a 7-day stats, and as we can see here, it is handling close to 40k transactions per second, 20k initializations and 20k closure of the sessions. We can zoom over any particular period and it can zoom. That's about the brief description of the RX gateway. Thank you.